That's what you wanted.
Mike, please. Thank you. All right. I think we do have one journalist that would like to recognize, and these people are going to do a lot of work for you here. He's based out in San Francisco. He's going to introduce himself and maybe have one question before we start with the panelists.
Hi, my name is Larry Rosen. I am the producer and host of a show called The Enemies Project, where I bring enemies together, not for debate, but for a day of deep conversation. My view is that tribalism is tearing our world apart, and it's driving tribes against each other is how certain people rise to power, economically, politically, and in the media. My understanding is that within Kenya, there are tribes that have traditionally been deeply opposed, and that there's been an effort to bring them back together. And I plan to probably host an episode where there are two Kenyans, ordinary people, where I help them see that the person on the other side could be them, that they are not opposed, they are the same person. My question for you is, what do you think about the role of tribalism in Kenyan politics and how it might support corrupt leadership?
Thank you very much. Ethnicity is part of the Kenyan politics because Kenya has 41 different ethnic communities, people who speak different languages, and people have their unique challenges and their unique way of looking at things. But we have made very serious strides in terms of bridging the gap between communities when it comes to politics. For a long time, people have voted on ethnic grounds. But the last election of 2022, William Ruto, who is from the Rift Valley, was supported to a man by the people of the Mount Kenya region. In fact, his win, the Mount Kenya people contributed 47% of the vote, which meant that those people from that region are not tribal because they did not vote for one of their own. So it's a journey. Previously, the previous elections, everybody used to vote for a person from your own community. But the last election was a very big improvement on proving that you don't have to vote somebody from your own community. And when I listen to the people of Kenya as we speak today, they actually don't care who will be president. What is happening in Kenya now, the people want the current guy out. They don't care who will raise him. They are leaving it upon ourselves to agree on one person. So I think we have made huge strides in dealing with ethnicity and dealing with tribalism in matters national politics and in choosing a leader to lead the people of Kenya.
That must be very encouraging for you.
Thank you.
All right, so I'll go ahead and shoot this back to the panelists, and they can lead me. I'm just going to be the moderator or passing the microphone. So I'll give this to Maurice and Dorothy. Take it away.
Your Excellency, it's a great honor to meet you. I follow you vividly. It feels like I know you personally. And I think the question in most people's mind is, we respect the vehicle that you have decided to use to pitch to the Mulima population. And I think most of us know your heart. You want to bring us together. You want us to act actively, but we're also having a very hard time convincing others that we are not tribal, but we are actively mobilizing so that we can effectively move forward as a team to get Ruto basically out of office. So give us an explanation of why you have used the Mulima vehicle to pitch for the next government.
Thank you very much. It's actually a misconception. The vehicle that we have is a national vehicle. It's not a Mulima vehicle, but the Mulima people are part of it. And it's only that they have many, and that has nothing to do with them. It's a decision by God in terms of numbers. Our party, I'm the party leader, I'm from Mulima. The deputy party leader, Cleophas Malala, is from Kakamega. The national chairperson is from Kajiado. The national treasurer is from Machakos. The assistant national treasurer is from Migori. The deputy secretary general is from Kisumu. It's a national party with very serious following. In fact, we are confident we are going to win the Malava by-election in Kakamega. We are confident we'll win the Banisa by-election in Mandera. What has happened is that because the party is very popular, William Ruto and his people are trying to say the party is tribal. But the party cuts across Kenya because many Kenyans agree to our ideology and our perspective. And they can see we are very active in getting William Ruto out of office. And many Kenyans who want him out are aligning with us. So it's just a narrative that has been driven. And sometimes when people don't have the benefit of all the factors, they tend to think it is true. It's a national party. Myself, I've held very successful meetings outside the mountain. I did a 2-day incursion in Ukambani. I did another day in the Coast Province in Mombasa, in Kilifi and Kwale. I've done meetings in Kajiado. I've done meetings in Narok. I am planning to do meetings in Kisii. So we are a national party with the national leaders, and ours is a national cause for the people of Kenya. And it has nothing to do with Mulima. It's only that Mulima is part of our party. And the fact that Mulima is heavily populated, people know that a party where the Mulima is quite a strong party because of the numbers. In fact, William Ruto, his party, the UDA, only succeeded because Mulima was part of it. Once Mulima has left, UDA is a shell. So it's just the fear of our competitors that the movement we are, the national movement we are in, and Mulima is part of it, is too strong. So they must look for a way to demonize our party.
Thank you, Bona, Your Excellency. My name is Maurice Ndole, and I'm the Vice Chairman of KenPAC and also the proprietor for the Africana Voice. First of all, I want you to react to some breaking news. The Interior Cabinet Secretary in Kenya, Mr. Kipchumba Murkomen, has said that you will be arrested at JKIA if you come back because you've been telling Americans that Ruto has been having secret meetings with terrorists. What do you have to say to that? Does it mean that we're going to have you here for much longer than next week?
If the fear of arrest was part of my thinking, I'll never do anything. I'll just stay in the house. Every day they discuss me in parliament for 2 hours and say they will arrest me. I just move on. I am not a leader who buys fear. And as I have explained, I think Murkomen is lost. I am not the one who have launched investigations against William Ruto. It's the American Senate. Those issues were raised by the Americans, not myself. So I have nothing useful I can tell him. But if the Americans want me to assist in the investigations, I would, because that's where the investigation is. I am not aware of any investigation on William Ruto by the Kenyan police. Again, Kipchumba Murkomen has been telling us that the National Police Service is independent and they do not take instructions from anybody, including himself. How then can he purport to give instructions to the National Police Service at the same time say that the National Police Service is independent? When my day to go to Kenya is due, I'll announce the date,
Yes.
the hour, and the flight number.
Thank you very much.
So that whoever is interested in arresting me can go ahead and do it. And let me tell you, I was arrested many times before the new administration. I never changed my stand. In fact, it hardened my resolve. All those things they are doing, they are just hardening the resolve of our supporters, And I want to tell them You cannot use criminal justice system to suppress freedom of speech and expression. It's a very outdated practice that was tried by Moi. It cannot work. I don't think by him threatening that he can arrest me can make me not express what I need to. So I'll continue with what I'm doing. And if they want to arrest me, I am a Kenyan. The courts are there. They'll take me to court. I'll go there, and if they have any charges against me, they will prefer them. But as I am saying, I am not the problem in this matter. They know where those allegations have come from. They have come from here in the United States. I just pointed out and said, my friend, don't hide behind China. These are the questions the Americans are asking you. Why did you meet so and so? Why are you interfering here?
Yeah.
So they can go ahead and do what they want to do, but I want to confirm that I don't buy fear. I cannot be intimidated by anybody, and that is me. And that Mokome knows me. He knows what my stand is.
Yes.
He does.
Thank you very much. So at this point, we want to welcome, so some housekeeping here. We will do some questions from the audience. The time is really spent. So if you have a question, just go and grab the mic over there. We'll ask one more question, two more questions from the panel, and then you guys can start asking questions so that we can involve the audience as well.
And just to let you guys know, we ran a little bit late on the program, so we are going to try and get a few questions from the audience.
Thank you very much, and I'll try to make it as short as possible. But the first thing, I do thank you for giving us the information you've just given us. But then I do remember that it said that the past do make today, and today influences our future. And I remember what Mr. Kingori said as the chairman. He gave us the history